resources up for Brooklyn families who want to claim their rights under the law but cannot afford to hire an attorney. This effort is operated in collaboration with the Brooklyn Bar Association, Volunteer Lawyers Project, Brooklyn Legal Services, the Domestic Violence Project, the Veteran Advocacy Project of Urban Justice Center, as well as Legal Information for Families Today, also known as LIFT. On Friday, April 22nd, Borough President Adams and New York City Department of Environmental Protection Commissioner Emily Lloyd recognized Earth Day with the launch of their Adopt a Catch Basin pilot program, an initiative in which the Office of the Brooklyn Borough President and DEP will form partnerships with block associations, business improvement districts, and other community-based organizations to remove debris that block storm drains. The effort is intended to curb localized flooding after heavy rainstorms or microbursts, as well as to help prevent floatables such as bottles and other debris from entering into waterways. DEP will provide training as well as gloves and garbage bags to participating organizations that agree to maintain storm drains in their neighborhoods, and also enroll participants in an early alert system to inform them of upcoming weather events that may cause flooding. Borough President Adams and Commissioner Lloyd toured a portion of Canarsie, the neighborhood with the highest reports to 311 of blocked catch basins last year, and spoke about how Adopt a Catch Basin has the potential to make a big quality of life impact with minimal cost and effort. On Monday, April 25th, Borough President Adams led about 50 community residents and cycling advocates on a bike ride to honor 2 cyclists recently killed in crashes and to demand enforcement of the traffic laws that could have saved their lives. Before the ride, Borough President Adams called on the New York City Department of Transportation and the New York City Police Department to expand enforcement of the citywide 25 miles per hour speed limit and other traffic laws that may have prevented their death. The Brooklyn Borough President also called the NYPD to avoid speculation about the cause of a crash until a full investigation has been completed to prevent speculation that the cyclist or pedestrian was necessarily at fault. Tuesday, April 26th, Borough President Adams joined with the Brooklyn Solid Waste Advisory Board, the New York City Department of Sanitation, and the Department of Education's Office of Sustainability to celebrate the Brooklyn schools that won the DSNY's Golden Apple Awards in 2015. Each school was invited to display their winning project and was given a citation by Deputy Borough President Rayner. The Golden Apple Awards are given to schools to complete projects focused on recycling, sustainability, and beautification. Thank you for your time.
Karen Crawford from, no. Karen Crawford from Brooklyn District Attorney's Office. Real quick.
Very quick. All right, the district attorney is having just 2 events coming up in June. One is, you all know the Begin Again, with people who have minor tickets. They can come and get it taken care of. It's going to be on St. Thomas Church at 1405 Bushwick Avenue. We're also looking for volunteers. So if you all would like to come out and support and help out to see how we run this program, you're willing to join us. And another event which is dear to me, we are having the Immigration Forum again. This is the 2nd time we're having it. The first time we had it is at St. Matthew's Church. We're having it there again. And over 200 participants came out and they got individual attention. And along with this, we want to spice it up a bit. We're also having a real estate fraud attorney speaking about losing your homes. So please come out and support us and join us. Thank you. Was that short enough?
We have Ruben Lipkin from New York State Senator Jesse Hamilton's office.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Regards from your favorite state senator, Jesse Hamilton. I just want to remind you, I gave out every single flyer I have. I don't even have one for myself. June the 2nd is going to be the State of the District Resource Fair. We're going to be having it at 260 Eastern Parkway, the School of the Deaf. Everyone's invited to come. I want to see everybody, bring everybody you know. It's going to be a big event. I have a little food for you. Also, June the 5th is going to be the community picnic from the 71st Precinct. I'll be there to hand out hot dogs to help you have a little something for lunch. So please, come on out. Come on out. Thank you.
Acknowledging 57th Female District Leader, Olaniki Alabi, which will share some time.
Thank you, Alicia. Good evening, everyone. I just have two quick announcements. First, in June, as many of you know, we have congressional primaries, but in this district, the polls will be closed because Congresswoman Clark is running uncontested. So if you wish to work, you cannot work in the 8th or 9th because the polls will be closed, but the Board of Elections will gladly accommodate you in a district where, you know, there is a primary. Secondly, this Thursday I'm hosting my last town hall meeting for the spring. The topics on the agenda are meeting the 2016 candidates for the Civil and Supreme Court, the availability of an affordable housing opportunity at 461 Dean Street, which, as you know, is part of, or rather on the property near Barclays Center, and it is very affordable, and it's salary-based. The third item on the agenda is the New York City Department for the Aging will present in honor of Older Americans Month. We will also have Accessoride there, or as some of the seniors tell me, Extressoride. They will be there. And then finally, for those of you who know much about Clinton Hill and Fort Wayne, which is the other side, we have a new commanding officer over there, and he will be there to present at the 88th precinct. So it's at the Teen Challenge Center Thursday, the 26th, 6 p.m., and the board office gets all of my emails, and they can provide you with more information. Thank you so much, and to all of the fathers, have a happy Father's Day in advance. Yes. Yes.
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you, Mr. Moore. I don't know if I should take a deep breath or what. Okay. You had a question?
That was my question. How you doing?
Oh, okay, I'm good. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thank you, Ms. Alabi. I'd like to recognize Dr. William Bloom from Medgar College. Matthew Pitt from Honorable Councilwoman Lori Cumberland gets up this year. Want to recognize also Clarence Norman Jr. in the back as well. Moving along to Augustine Blackwell for the nominating committee report. Please give your attention to Ms. Blackwell.
Good evening. Last month we had a nominating committee. Volunteers of the nominating committee were Avi Letches, Jacob Goldstein, Sheila Foster Golding, myself, and Ben Edwards. We had our meeting on May the 5th at the community board office, where everyone was informed of the splitting up of the names of the 48 members of the board so that we could poll them to see who wanted to run for what seat. It's still open if there are nominations made for someone to run.
Nope.
It can be done today on the floor. As it stands right now, we have for chair, Demetrius Lawrence. For first vice chair, Dr. Zarina Fredericks, I said that name? Zarina Fredericks, and Fred Baptiste. Ms. Fredericks also showed interest in second vice chair. You gave me both of them. Just the first? Okay, so we have no one running for second vice chair. Executive secretary, none. Treasurer, Warren Burke. Members at large, please. Members at large, Francisca Leopold, Jacqueline Welch, and Evelyn Williams. So we have open seats. All seats are open. Anyone want to nominate someone? Add to this list, Ms.
we're in business session right now.
I want to nominate somebody for second vice chair, Mr. Avi Leshis.
For second vice chair? Okay. Now, Avi and Rabbi Jake both expressed to me that they had a desire to run for a seat on this board. It is not news to either one of you that there's an unspoken rule for a nominating committee, that if you're on the nominating committee, you cannot run for a seat on the board. It's not news, it's not a shock, it's not a surprise, it's not happening.
Thank you.
Now, anyone else?
Thank you.
Okay, this only has to come from a board member to nominate a seat.
Yes, it does.
Mr. Chairman, just because I'm new to the board, I just request clarification that the bylaws, that full council, where is that from?
One second, let me.
Thank you. You cannot be on the nominating committee and nominate yourself.
I didn't need your help, thank you.
Get out.
So again, we are in business session, so those who want to address the board members, I got you, Mr. Lippman. Those who want to address the questions are our appointed board members at this time. The question will be addressed. John Mosley.
It reads, additional candidates may be nominated from the floor at the meeting. Hold on. Nomination committee shall elect nomination of officers. The election of officers shall take place for each year. It does not specify whether or not it's the public nominating or the board nominating.
So I know what it says. So this is the bylaws. So it's underlying rule that if you're in a nominating committee, you can't nominate yourself or run for office if you are on the nominating committee. So right now, the nominating chair, as Blackwell had mentioned, for those positions, the chair, I am running, and anyone else, we can take nominations right now from the floor. The election will take place next month. Avi?
I'm sorry, Tim Thomas as second vice chair. Tim,
He can't nominate himself. We can take nominations according to our bylaws. We can take nominations from the floor. So Avi Leshis is nominating Tim Thomas for second vice chair.
I'm new, I'm not challenging, I'm questioning.
What's the question?
I didn't understand what you said, it's an unwritten rule. Well, where is it based on?
Mr. Berman, what do we want to get to? He's on the nominating committee. He wants to run for office. He can't run for office. And I explained that before, a few minutes ago. I did not say it was in the bylaws.
I said to you, it's an unwritten rule, and it has been for many, many years, and I sit on 4 different board of directors. I inquired and double-checked, and even Avi himself is not questioning me because he knows what I'm saying is true.
Berman, Fred?
Just to provide some clarity, I'm not sure if it's a bylaw issue, but there's obviously a conflict for you to be on the nominating committee when you are the one running the election and printing the ballots and counting votes.
Mr. Berman, I'm sure you have to be aware of that, and Avi understands as well. So it was nominated that Tim Thomas, I see you over there, your hand up. It was nominated from the floor.
I added Tim Thomas.
That Tim Thomas wants to represent chair to you.
Avi has the right to lead the nominating committee and then be appointed.
We're not going to go back into that. Is there any nominations from the floor right now, Ms. Blackwell? Is there any nominations from board members? We're in business session. Is there any nominations from the board members for chair? Is it nominated? Ms. Moses, do you accept?
She declined.
So we're going to go in this order right now. And we're in business session. We're going to go in this order. Are there any nominations from the floor for board members for the office of chair? Are there any nominations from board members for the office of chair? Excuse me, we're in business session, Ms. Fleming. We are in business session. Do you have anyone to speak in public comment? Okay, we're moving on. Nominations from the floor. Are there any nominations for first vice chair? We have moved for first vice chair.
Dr. Fredericks and Fred Baptiste.
Dr. Zarina Fredericks and Fred Baptiste for first vice chair. Are there any additional nominations from the floor?
Actually, we were up to executive session.
Yeah, we're going to go back in order. I got you. So for second vice chair, we got Tim Thomas. Is there any additional names?
Hold on a minute.
Gotcha.
Do me a favor?
Yes.
Please.
So we got to go.
Let me.
Okay, go ahead. Gotcha. So let's go for second vice chair.
Second vice chair, there's only one nomination. Is there anyone else wishing to nominate someone for second vice chair? No. Moving on. Executive secretary. Are there any nominees on the floor for executive secretary? We have a temporary secretary currently sitting in seat.
So
Who does not have 1 year of service to be able to be. He can sit there as he is now, but he can't be nominated. Hector Roberts? Okay, you want to nominate Hector Roberts for chair?
I nominated.
let me ask a question. It has to be the board member. I know Hector Robertson was present here. Is he here now? He didn't nominate himself from the floor. No one else, because we're in business session, I'm sorry. Because we're in business session.
I was looking around the room for Hector and I didn't see him because that's what I wanted to ask. Hector, do you wish to run for chair? Because he has to accept.
Point of order.
But I don't see him in the room. I wasn't ignoring you, Karen.
Point of order. Point of order. I believe that the chair should not be involved in
I
this
just
at all.
said to him, I asked him to not be involved in the stuff.
I'm just calling for Hector, that's all.
Okay.
I got this.
Relinquish the mic. Thank you.
I'm good. Okay, while she's looking for Hector, I have not forgotten, I'm still going to go there, yes.
I got a question. We can still nominate people next month, correct?
No, this is the
The
nomination.
slate will be out. This is the concept of completing and making a slate for next month's election.
Point of order. Point of order. We as a board, point of order. We as a board have the right to make a motion to adjourn these proceedings until such time as a candidate can decide. We have that right.
So, Hector, would you like to run for chair? I'm adding Hector as running for chair. Robertson? He nominated himself, that's fine. I just needed to see him to ask him the question. He wasn't here, Karen. I was not ignoring you. I'm good. I did.
I'm sorry, but could you repeat the first question?
Okay, can I finish and then I'll give a complete list of everybody instead of taking me back and forth? I want to do this. Thank you. We have Treasurer Warren Burke, For treasurer? Beverly, would you accept? No.
Thank you.
Sorry. She kind of shut that one down. Okay, can I move on? Anyone else want to nominate for treasurer? Just Warren? You want to, Ms. Perry wants to nominate Musa. Musa?
Yes.
Raise your hand, Warren.
That's right.
Come on.
No campaigning.
Moving on, I was on the plan. Moving on, we have members at large. That's Francisca Leopold. Jacqueline Welch has declined and wants her name now removed. Correct, Ms. Welch? Okay, I'm removing Ms. Welch. And Evelyn Williams, you still wish? Yes. Okay. Any other nominations from the floor for any of these seats before I give names? We still have no nomination for secretary.
Who said accept the nomination?
I would like to nominate Ms. Perry and Ms. Secretary.
Come on, Pia.
Who's second chair?
Pia.
Second chair, come on.
Pia, secretary? She declined.
Second chair, second vice chair, come on, Musa.
No?
Second vice chair, Musa. Second vice chair. Second vice chair, Musa.
Yes?
I'd like to know is there a listing over there to show exactly what everyone's responsibility would be as members at large?
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is business session and only board members are nominating someone from the floor. If you wish to nominate yourself as a board member, you're more than welcome to do that. The general public is not nominating anyone here tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
I just had a question. My question was why the specific bylaws. My question was specific to the duties.
Okay, I can only hear one person at a time, and the young lady was speaking to me. Karen, please let her ask me whatever she was asking me so I can finish.
So yes, my question was in relation to the duties of the members at large. Is there a list that shows exactly what their duties are? Because I think that maybe some people are not nominating anyone or themselves because maybe they don't understand what those duties are. You don't want to
This is why she just answered the question for you, Karen. This is one of the reasons why it's the board who are nominating people and involved in this process, because this is known knowledge and that's not what's happening tonight. As we stand right now, we have
I would like to once again nominate Ms. Patricia Moses for second vice chair.
Patricia, second vice chair. Okay. Can we get somebody to work on the secretary? Who? Miss Mann?